Smart contractors hire specialized team. Rank high on Google, hook better leads. Hookagency.com.
Uh-oh. Coming in with another web audit, this time multi-state roofing website. That we're going to talk through our winning website formula, and we're going to just talk about all the different ways that you can improve your website from a persuasion aspect, from a leads aspect, and we're also going to talk about SEO and dive deep on this particular website's SEO using Ahrefs, which is one of my favorite SEO tools, ahrefs.com. And I'm just going to dive right into it. I am here in Atlanta for the Roofers Brawl, as one may call it, with Dmitry Lipinski and Lee Haight. So I'm down to talk about roofer news and shit going on too, if you guys want to. And I certainly would invite you to comment and like the post, and I will try to interact with folks because it makes it way more fun when people are kind of in here and chatting about stuff. So I'm going to pull up my comments so I don't forget anything or like miss anything that you guys are talking about over here, because sometimes they don't pull through. And otherwise we'll get right into this. It's actually Wagner Roofing. So let me present here. Share screen. But yeah, we can talk about the fight between Dimitri and Lee if you guys want to too, because it's kind of a, it's going down today, right? All right. Making sure you guys could see this. Wagner Roofing, multi-state. So they are in Montana, Iowa, North Dakota, and South Dakota. I'm going to give my initial reactions to this website. I haven't actually dove too deep on this yet. Right away, I like these badges pretty quick on the page. 0 down and 0 interest to get started. That's somewhat compelling. I like these testimonials quick. I think that's smart. Services up front. Now, you guys know when we get down here, probably very few people are scrolling. It's weird, but no one scrolls very far on websites. So this content is going to be less viewed down, way down here. Almost none of this is going to get seen. So wait, we got testimonials again. Do we have testimonials up top and then testimony? Yeah, we got client feedback and then client feedback. Okay. I mean, I'm not hating, just interesting. And then we got FAQs, probably for a lot of content, possibly partly for SEO. And Brian Nichols, what's up, man? Brian says, isn't Google Analytics slightly better than Ahrefs? So it depends on what you're trying to do with it. Analytics has the exact amount of clicks for your website. When you're looking at somebody else's website, Ahrefs gives a basic picture of what they're doing. It also has deeper SEO stuff, whereas analytics is kind of like, it doesn't have like how much people are searching particular keywords and things like that. Both are important really in an SEO person's tool belt, and for a company. You should have analytics on your website. You should be looking at them. Also, Search Console. Google Search Console is really good because then you can see the exact keywords and the amount of clicks it has for your website. I think Search Console is like probably my favorite SEO tool if I have access to it. All right, so the site is just really long here, and this is a lot. So if we're looking at all these locations, it's kind of overwhelming if I was just a homeowner to see all this, but I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just a lot. I'm not getting that local feel from this company. I'm getting the big feel, big company, that could be a good thing, could be a difficult thing, right? Like sometimes as a small business or a mid-sized business, we can still give them a homey, family-oriented feel, and I think that that's good and persuasive. But that's just my initial reaction. Now we're going to go through our checklist. And we're going to talk throughout the checklist today. This is kind of a special episode, if you will, talking about the multi-state thing, because I think I want to emphasize certain things that I would do maybe a little differently, or say what's going well about this website, because there's going to be a lot of things on this website I can tell already that are going to be good examples for us as well. All right, so the first thing in our winning website formula is a big call to action right away. Get a free estimate. We've got that. So ultimately, with these much more complicated multi-state websites, the basics are going to be really important. Don't overlook the basics. Okay, so we got the big call to action, boom. Big friendly customer focused headlines. So this is not customer focused. This would be company focused. Highest rated roofers. This is company focused. Wegner Roofing and Solar. Platinum programs, including 0 down and 0 interest. Now, this is the closest we're getting to customer focus, because don't you want a roofing company that offers 0 down and 0 interest? Turn to your reliable roofing contractor. So this is also closer customer focus. You're reliable. So we want to use the words like you and your family and stuff like that more often. And I always say this, but I just want to remind you, when you're talking about we and us and all that, no one cares. They're really focused on themselves. So I think we could flip this headline to be more customer focused, and the implied we could get it off the website. And to remember that, I say, get your wee off the website. Okay, folks? Boo-doo. All right. Friendly customer focused headlines. I'm not going to give that to you, because right now it's very company focused and very us focused, where it's just not going to draw me in if I'm a homeowner. Smiling customers. Okay, so the closest we had come so far is these, right? These little tiny icons for humans, right? Like would be customers, smiling customers, but most of this footage is really you focused. Most of the pictures are you focused. I don't see a lot of customers anywhere. I want to see smiling customers. And once again, you focus, you focus, you focused. How different would it make you feel if you got to this website? Sorry, I'm scrolling quickly. But right away, you saw a picture of a homeowner and their experience. And it said, Wegner took the pain out of replacing my roof. How different would that make you feel? What I'm telling you is that's how our brains respond. There's something called the mirroring effect, and it's persuasive, because we can't move forward until we can imagine ourselves working with your company. So like we want to get them imagining themselves working with your company as soon as possible. I'm not going to give you smiling customers. Next one, visual reviews and videos. So I am going to give you this one because this is really visual, and I like that it feels like a widget. So I'm going to give you visual reviews and videos. I think the best thing that you could do for your marketing this next year would be to get one really good video testimonial. No stretching or distorted images. I don't see anything like that. Let's pull this down for mobile. Mobile looks good, if not a little boring. And what I would say too on this mobile menu would be hierarchy here. And then I'm just kind of taking a look at what the location piece looks like. So if I'm looking at the different city location pages, if I was to improve this potentially, interesting. I think this is supposed to be like a like an SEO hack, like a local SEO hack with the directions, which, I think that might be like a little bit of wizardry. So I'm not necessarily going to confirm nor deny. But I would probably put this this form, because right now you get this big call to action, your number one. I like this. Let your family serve our family serve yours. Why can't that be the main headline and this be the sub headline? You can always make this a sub headline just for SEO purposes. You could make that an H1, but visually smaller, which would make it good for SEO. So like if you made this an H1, but made it small and then made this big, because it's actually like what we want the customer to see, let our family serve yours. I think that might be more persuasive. And these could be all above the fold. Like I would just move up with the form and I would put these above the, when we say above the fold, it means before I scroll, I could see GAF Master Elite and your awards and the form right away. So I don't think I need to scroll. Like most people honestly don't scroll. So couldn't we just make everything right away available, including this, the phone number? Because a lot of people are going to want to call, right? And then other than that, I don't hate your location landing pages. It's just something that I've been kind of pushing and trying to like recommend is that like ultimately we would like to see like a lot of this looks like promotional banners. So something we're kind of working on too is like I would like to see more like main content in SEO, Google business or Google quality evaluators guidelines. I'm going to stop for a second and just talk about this. Google quality evaluators guidelines. I've read it. It's like 130 pages, and it says that when they have physical people go and look at these websites and like get a sense for quality, and they're looking for what they call main content. So if you're looking at that, it looks like a lot of banners and there's like text and then image and it feels like kind of banners and it feels like promotion. Whereas they're looking for main content sections, which would be like either a centered content section or an offset content section. And they're looking for basically real content, not just promotion. So could you potentially have one actual main content section that feels like it's information, not just promotion? I'm going to share a couple comments here. We got, that's fair. Oh, Search Console, how I love you. Thank you, Brian. Brian Nichols says that's a tad busy, very corporate, not very human feeling for a website. Yeah, I would say one of the things that people do is they almost overcompensate when they're a small to mid-sized business and try to make themselves look bigger. And I'm telling you, I think it actually is more persuasive sometimes to like tone that down and make it feel more family oriented. Even though you're cool, you're a multi-state roofing company, you're awesome. I'm proud of you that you bring it down and make it feel like from our family to yours. And I see some of that copy, so I know that works. Just maybe the emphasis needs to be stronger on that versus we're this big company. Imran Hussein says subconscious referral. Chris Knox, I think, was tagging Taylor Hayes. All right. And feel free to shout out your company in the comments. I'm going to do my best to say what's up to you guys and shout out your companies if appropriate. And generally, I always try to do that. So I always join on these if you want to just have fun. And we're talking, I did open it up at the beginning. I said, if you want to talk about the fight, because I'm in Atlanta for the Dimitri Lee hate fight as well. But if no one wants to talk about it, it's all good. All right. Back at it. Present. Yeah, I think, main content section. So more actually, like this is the closest we're getting to the main content section, right? This is interesting. I don't think this is helping you very much. We've got the link to the same page, Roofer Bismarck, and then we're linking to the same page. That's not necessarily a functional link, nor is it going to do anything for SEO. We need more real content, not just promotion. And then the other thing is a lot of times I'll see this where people, they're copy and pasting the same stuff. And in my experience, and there's actually like, it's kind of there's a lot of different opinions within the SEO community about can you have some similar content? And there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. It's just we need at least like 300, 250 to 500 words of original content. And I wouldn't just swap out the name of the city, like real differences in the content. All right, we got mobile friendly. We got no stretching or distorted images, not getting distracted by too many offers. So I'm going to go to the homepage real quick and take a look at how many different offers are you trying to push here. Get a free estimate. Call us now, free estimate. We got chat, which could be considered an offer, or, it's kind of like competing for attention. But no, I think that you're not getting distracted by too many offers. Clarity on exactly what you offer right away. Roofing. Boom. Roofing and solar. Roofing, solar, siding, windows. So this is the thing. It's like, why not pull this stuff up a little bit? Like, why not make this visible without scrolling? I just think that like this is important space, and a lot of people, crazy amount of people don't scroll. So couldn't we put roofing, solar, siding, windows a little bit higher? Just tighten this space up a little bit. But yeah, clarity. Why is this company different? Bullet points or differentiating features. So this is honestly, you could use this space. So this is meet our team, but you could say our team, we have a 40-person team who's all dedicated to your satisfaction. You could wield the amount of people that you have there and then say meet them and then link off 100% best warranty. Could you describe that warranty in more detail? Because 100% best warranty because of this, this, and this. And then financing, could you describe it a little bit more? Because this could be more functional space, not just a link. And then say, check it out or something, and then link off to financing. Other than that, there's really not anything that's saying why you're different quick. So you're just, no offense, a run-of-the-mill roofing company besides the fact you look like you might be big so far. And once it gets down this far, literally, so here's the differentiating features, but they're so far down, most people will never see them. So roofs install within a day. Could we emphasize that before anyone scrolls? Honesty, integrity, and trust. Could you give me a specific example? We always stand by our word, operate, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, this is just, it blends in, unfortunately. So like family owned and operated, that's actually different. So could we emphasize that? And roofs installed within a day. And I think I do like this, but you could describe it a little bit more. Helping clients navigate the insurance claim process. Now that's a differentiating feature. Could you put that up top right away, and then this up top right away, and then this up top right away? Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Right now, this all blends in. It's on there, but it just doesn't feel emphasized because we're literally like 5 scrolls deep on this website before we see them. And because there's 6 of them, they all blend together. So that's my biggest feedback so far, I think, besides get it more customer focused. Trust factors feel clean or branded. Yes, they feel clean and they're pretty quick. So I actually really like this. Trust factors do feel clean or branded. Interior pages have a clear call to action. If I go to the about page, yep, get a free estimate at the end of the page. So boom, you got that one. Socially connected and active on social platforms. Let's take a quick peek. I'm going to guess you're going to be pretty active. Hey, I know you. January 4th, January 18th, January 1st. I feel like for a company of your size, you should be a little bit more active. I'm not going to give you too much smack on this, but like I can tell like you need to help, you need to get other people helping you on your social internally. I think that's how I feel, because I understand you want to run it, but I would also have other people helping you run it. And that's not something I do. I'm just recommending it. Getting your other people involved. That's where we hung out. Brandon at Aguanada Roof Camp. I was trying to remember where we know each other from. All right, I'm gonna like that. All right. 30 plus Google reviews. So now we're getting, so I'm going to give this one to you. We are socially connected. How about Google reviews? I'm guessing you have 30 plus, but let's take a look. 229, 251. So I would say all of your locations, getting them up over 30 as soon as possible is important. That's one of the reasons I recommend being careful about having too many locations, because if you don't have 30 reviews on Bozeman or Montana, then you're essentially going to potentially, not be as trusted, but ultimately you can do it. Get over 30 on that one. I'm going to give you that because a lot of your main locations have it. Fully fleshed out Google business profile. Let's look at your Des Moines one for now. Products even. Wow. Guys, take note. Look at this. They have their products up for James Hardy, Diamond Coat Siding, Owens Corning. You can do this now. I never see this. You guys should absolutely be using this section for products on the Google business profile, and it's newish. So if you haven't filled this out in a while, go comprehensively fill yours out. Space is well used. Great reviews. You have great question and answers. Maybe even some kind of SEO oriented ones that you guys asked yourself. Great. Love it. You got Google, you got posts. You could connect your other social profiles here. It's very easy now. So maybe go connect those, but I'm going to definitely give that to you. Then we're going to get into the SEO side of things here. I'm going to stop for one moment and just see if there's any questions. Talk to you guys. All right, Chris, Jim Kunkel says, excellent. What's up? Codings Talk on YouTube. Check them out. Check on here and see if you guys are interacting. Appreciate everyone joining and being part of this. I hope that we give you something useful, whether or not you have a multi-state SEO strategy here. But we're about to go into the SEO part of this. Take a look. Do we have an upward graph on traffic and links? Is kind of the first thing. Upward graphs. So traffic looks like we peaked in 2023. Maybe you're going hard on SEO then, and it looks like we're kind of dropping out a little bit. You had a total of 1,000 plus on there. This is definitely a very basic read on it, but it does look like it's going down. Keywords, you were at 2,200 keywords, and now you're at under 1,000. So I don't know why there was like a big flash in the pan there. Nothing crazy concerning. I mean, like certainly you want to keep applying effort to SEO. And there is like this is just a basic idea, this like Ahrefs rank, but it does look like over 3 months you've gone down quite a bit. So I would strongly recommend continuing and staying consistent on SEO. It's all about consistency. Some people think that you can just like do it for a little while and stop, but that's how you get graphs like this, because it's literally keywords are chopped in half at this point from 6 months ago. So I can't give you the upward graph on traffic and keywords. 5 links over 12 URL rating. So URL rating is like the power of the page on that particular link. So the page that it's on, is it powerful? Let's take a look. Try to do follow, show results. This is over. Okay, this is interesting. It's like a Google site. Those are going away soon, by the way. If you 100% are on Google business websites, I heard that these are going away. So watch out for that. This is just, I think maybe, I don't know why this is up, but maybe just for the backlink, because it actually is a good backlink. I'm looking for this column to get the strength of the target page's backlink profile on a 100-point logarithmic scale. Boom, working on my redneck.com. And that is funny because this is an actually great link. And it's just like, why did he get this link? Or why did they get this link? Let's take a look. Let's get the principle. Multi-million-dollar renovation of the racing service by hiring the experts. Huh. It looks like this might be like a legit link, but I'm confused a little bit whether it is legit or what, but either whether it's purchased or whether it's a great link. The stats are solid on this. I'm sorry, I'm sharing this wrong tab. So this is the website, and it actually is a really good link, and it's like from a renovation that they did. So, do work with people that have decently authoritative websites, I guess is the principle there. Yeah, so that's the second one. I'm looking for other links with high URL ratings. So let's see if we can sort. More filters. Do domain traffic or domain rating of 40 to 80. Just sorting the links to see if we can find some decent ones here. Sorry if this gives you like vertigo because I'm scrolling too much or something like that. It looks like we have a lot of good links. This is kind of my first basic principle here. But do we have 5 over 12 URL rating? I'm trying to find it. It doesn't look like we do. I just want to say, like, as an overarching principle, it still looks like there's great links here. So, like, just to give you guys, like, this may not technically check the box, but you have a lot of great links. You have a lot of links. roofingcontractor.com. So I want to give it to you, even though it's not technically in line with our checklist, but I'm not going to check it just out of principle, but there is a lot of good links. So I don't know if this is like necessarily a problem. Okay, next one, content going on a regular basis. What do our blogs look like? What is Wagner Roofing? Like, I'm going to use this as a moment to just say, like, you want your blogs to be over 500, 700 words. You want them to be customized content. You don't just want them to be AI. You want them to have a human editor. And you want them to have keyword. It's really about, like, what is the keywords? Residential roofing. This is 2023. But what is the real, like, keyword? Like, you're not going to rank number 1 for residential roofing. So, like, you want to go after things with traffic too. Siding selection guide might be a decent keyword. The point is but this is also 2023, so I can't give you that one. Location landing pages, we absolutely have those. So this is a good example. I mean, you should have location landing pages, and he's going after key major cities. So this is absolutely a good example, and he's linking to the other service pages, which is our number 21. So boom, you got that. You get the location landing pages, and you have 500 plus words for services and locations. So this is really just good examples on the location side and the service pages side. The only thing I would recommend, just as an advanced tip, is to have sections like this maybe like centered, whereas like main content sections and this is a good example of a main content section. but it kind of just turns into banners down here, and you could have just like a centered section with a lot of content. But really, there's really nothing terribly wrong with this, just a little busy. Other than that, it's a good example for a lot of things. All right, so you missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you got a 70%, and a lot of that was on the SEO side, that there's opportunity. So I do want to just say your website ultimately has a lot of these principles down well and is a good example of multi-state website, albeit something that's a little bit busy. And I certainly think that the design could be improved for persuasion and trust. And so the biggest things are put emphasis on your actual customers, have smiling customers, get a testimonial video, make the headlines more customer focused, and push on SEO. Like it looks like you're pushing last summer, push on SEO again. Like that's where the real money is made. Doesn't matter how complicated the website is. It doesn't matter how big you look. It matters, is SEO diligently and consistently being done? So that's my other major recommendation. I really do appreciate you guys joining. It is always fun to do these, and it was particularly fun to do this one as a multi-state audit. I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I hope you got something out of it. Feel free to comment below if you'd like me to do yours. And I've got a couple coming up soon, roofing ones. So keep watching. Follow us on YouTube, not to miss it, and on Facebook. All right, see you guys. Bye.
Day one, it was just shockingly different.
They did such a great job.
Extremely happy.
I have a salesperson that works 24/7.
We've worked with a lot of different agencies over the years, and I think we found, just like most people in this room probably, that they're extremely frustrating, really annoying. Tim and his company is just light years apart from anybody we've ever experienced.
Better leads.
What should customers say in testimonial videos? Well, you saw one of ours. I would recommend asking them genuinely and authentically what they liked about your service. So honestly, I don't think you should ever really nudge the customer. Hey guys, give this video a thumbs up if you're still watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're still watching. And strongly recommend getting as authentic as you possibly can in testimonial videos. If you gave them it, you'd probably ruin it. If you said, hey, talk about our whatever, you'd probably ruin it. So give them as authentic, give them an opportunity to authentically share their experience. And the more real it sounds and less corporate it sounds, the better. All right. See you guys.
Better leads. Hookagency.com. Smart contractors hire specialized team. Rank high on Google. Hook better leads. Hookagency.com.